Good morning. It is Thursday, the 6th of October. It is 7 a.m. And you know what that means? It's time for the Daily News in 10. I do apologize. There wasn't one on Wednesday morning because, again, I was with family. So I do apologize. As you know, my parents are not overly well at the moment. So that's why I can't always guarantee them every day at the moment because sometimes I'm with my mum and dad and I have to look after them. So do apologise, but I'm hoping to get them in a bit more substantial way moving forward. So I do apologise for that straight away. I'll be totally open and honest with you all right now. Right, okie dokie then. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you all the information we've got from last night's games. So let's kick off straight away with the Champions League. Now, I'm going to go through all of yesterday's games for you. Let me just get them up. Right, let's start with Tuesday's Champions League games. We're going to start off in Group A, where Napoli absolutely smacked Ajax by 6-1 in the Amsterdam Arena. Napoli are on fire at the moment in Group A, absolutely on fire. And Napoli, could they be dark horses for this UEFA Champions League? Possibly. I've seen a few City fans worrying about facing Napoli in the latter stages of this competition. But for me, Manchester City shouldn't fear anyone if you want to win it. Nobody at all. Also in Group A, Liverpool put their current Premier League sort of form behind them a little bit with a 2-0 win over Rangers. Now, a good win by Liverpool for all intents and purposes, but that was thanks to TAA getting on the goal scoring sheet, as well as Mo Salah getting back within the goals. Group B, there was let me just get this up. My computer's just having a bit of a brain fart for some weird reason. I don't know why. It's having a bit of a brain fart on me here. There we go. Liverpool 2, Rangers 0. Club Brugge in Group B beat Atletico Madrid 2-0. Also within Group B, FC Porto continued their fine little form at the moment with a 2-0 win over Bayer Leverkusen. Then to Group C, the early game, Bayern Munich 5, Victoria Pilsen, the whipping boys of Group C, 0. And Inter Milan got a fine 1-0 win over Barcelona. Great win there for the Inter boys. Then we go to Group D, Marseille. This is Tottenham's group, by the way. Marseille, 4-1 winners over Sporting Lisbon. I think it's called Velodrome, isn't it? The Marseille Velodrome, I think it's called the Marseille Stadium. But a great win for Marseille. Eintracht Frankfurt, 0, Tottenham 0. Now, it looks like Tottenham and Eintracht will be sort of battling it out, so you can qualify from that group. But 0-0, so it looks like Tottenham might have to do a job coming away, coming at New White Hart Lane to get that job done. We then move on to Wednesday evening, last night's games, where it finished FC Red Bull Salzburg 1, Dynamo Zagreb 0 in Group E. Chelsea ran out 3-0 winners over AC Milan at the Bridge. So Chelsea, Graham Potter's boys will be happy. I even heard some Chelsea fans call him a PE teacher, which I don't quite understand that one, if I'm honest with you. Clearly, the Potter appointment hasn't gone down with every Chelsea fan very well, surprising me. Group F, RB Leipzig smashed Celtic 3-1. They were at 1-1, and then former City goalkeeper Joe Hart made a bit of a boo-boo, had a bit of a brain fart, and got Leipzig back into the lead. Real Madrid 2, Shakhtar Donetsk 1. So Real Madrid scraping home a 2-1 win at home to Shakhtar Donetsk from the Bernabeu. Then we move on to Group G. Again, our post-match was done last night. There was myself, then Beta joined later on, where Manchester City ran out 5-0 winners over FC Copenhagen at the Etihad. A very rainy and wet Etihad from last night. 2 goals again from that goal machine. Erling Braut Haaland, Mahrez with a penalty, Alvarez, and there was an own goal as well. But man of the match, as Jack. Oh, Super Jackie Grealish. For me, anyway. Seville got a good smacking at home by Borussia Dortmund. Jude Bellingham, Manchester City target, was on the score sheet again, equaling Haaland's record of scoring in his opening 3 Champions League games. So well done to Jude Bellingham, but he has sadly been beaten by the old Erling Braut Haaland. So looks like at the moment Seville might be the whipping boys alongside FC Copenhagen in Group G. Group H is then Benfica 1, PSG 1. Surprisingly, Lionel Messi gave the Parisian team a goal lead, but Benfica struck back, got themselves a very, very valuable point at home as well. And Juventus, the old lady, from what I heard, a very empty old lady last night. 3 goals to 1 by at home to Maccabi Haifa. So what you want to know is, where does that leave everyone in the table? Now in Group A, Napoli are top of Group A, 3 from 3. Absolutely running away with it at the moment. 3 from 3 and fine fiddle, scoring goals, conceding only 2. Well done for very, very pleasing Naples at the moment. Liverpool have squeaked into second place despite them only having a poor start in this group. A good smack from Napoli, but they seem to have got themselves back on track with 2 home wins. They've got a couple of tricky ties coming up away at Ibrox, and I think they've got to go to the Amsterdam Arena, as I understand, as well as the home tie against Napoli. But Liverpool, as things stand, are currently in second spot. Then it's Ajax in that Europa League spot, followed by Rangers, 3 from 3 and 0 points. Looks like Rangers might be going bye-bye from Europe altogether. Group B, Club Brugge are top, 3 from 3, 9 points. FC Porto are second. 3 managed to get themselves squeaking in second spot. Leverkusen, Atletico Madrid are third and fourth. We then go to Group C. Bayern Munich, 3 from 3, 9 points. Inter Milan are now 6 from 9 into second spot. Barcelona 3 from 9, and Victoria Pilsen, the whipping boys of the group, as probably suspected. But Barcelona will be desperate to get themselves into that knockout phase of the Champions League. Group D, Sporting Lisbon are top, 2 wins from 3. Tottenham, 1 win from 3 and a draw, so they're on 4 points. Eintracht Frankfurt also on 4 points. They are literally neck and neck at the moment. Tottenham are second on goal difference at the moment. They're on a 0, 2 scored, 2 against. They're on 0. Eintracht Frankfurt are on -2, and that's why Eintracht Frankfurt currently are third in the group. Marseille rock bottom despite picking up their first win last night over Sporting Lisbon. And a very good win, by the way, as well, as we just said earlier. Group E, FC Red Bull Salzburg are top from 5 points. Chelsea are second with 4. AC Milan are third with 4. Again, just goal difference separating them. Dynamo Zagreb are bottom with 3, but there is nothing within Group E at the minute. You can throw a blanket over all 4 and pick them out of a hat to which 2 will go through in that group. Group F, Real Madrid, 3 from 3, 9 points. Looks like they're going to go through as group winners. Shakhtar Donetsk, 4 points from 9. RB Leipzig, third with 3 from 9. Celtic rock bottom with 1 solitary point from 9. Group G, Manchester City, 9 from 9. Goal difference of +10. We have conceded 1 goal in this whole competition so far. City scoring 11. Wow, City are scary, scary good in about second or third gear as well at the moment. Borussia Dortmund are now second with 6 from 9. Seville and FC Copenhagen are going to rock it out for the wooden spoon, it looks like. Who wants to be in that Europa League? Seville more than likely, because they do like it. But little note on that, Seville have sat their manager after last night's defeat at home to Dortmund. And he might be on his way to Wolves as well, funnily enough. Might have sat from one job, about to walk into straight away a new one. Group H, PSG are top, 7 points. Benfica are second, just a squeak on goal difference at the moment. I think it's the neck and neck or the goals scored for that is keeping PSG top from Benfica. Juventus, the old lady, are third with 3 points. And Maccabi Haifa, 3 from 3 are rock bottom with zero, zilch, and nothing. Nata. They have got nothing. So that is where we are with the current tables. Now, what I want to do, just very, very finally, is explain because some people have talked about why he went off last night, Erling Braut Haaland. And I just want to put some people's fears at rest. There was a lot of fear of, is he injured? Is he this? Is he that? And Pepper's actually explained why he went up. He took the opportunity to take Erling Haaland off at half time to rest him. He's got 3 consecutive home hat tricks at the Etihad. He did score twice in the opening 45 minutes of last night's game at home to Copenhagen, which puts Manchester City 3-0 up at the lead before being replaced at half-time by Cole Palmer. And he admitted he had not been the plan to take Haaland off at half-time, but he could not resist the opportunity to rest him ahead of our big Premier League game on Saturday against Southampton. Pep said he played a lot of minutes. The game was under control and Cole Palmer was an excellent player and was looking forward to playing. If the game would have been tight, Erling would have continued. But it's better to rest Southampton, who we weren't able to beat last season. So there you go. Pep has got last season's on his mind. Southampton, we owe them. So, yeah, Erling's rested. Good luck, Southampton, for that. Can I just let everybody know a big thank you for joining us here on the Mancunian Way this week. You've all been fabulous. Your subscriber count is going up. The likes are going up. Everything's going in the right direction for your channel, our family, our community, the Mancunian Way. Please don't forget, last night there was the post-match for the FC Copenhagen game with myself, and then I was joined later on by Veta. But don't forget to join us later on tonight. I have not got the time yet. I will confirm that. We're going to talk about Southampton. We're going to talk a little bit about Erling Haaland and this release clause, or supposedly release clause, because Pep has come out and said there is no release clause. But like I said last night on the stream, I heard there was a release clause, was not for Madrid, but there was one, but it wasn't active until 2024. But like I say, Pep said it's not there. It ain't there. I must have been told a load of rubbish. But I'm not in the know. Never claimed to be in the know. Don't want to be in the know. So just something I heard on the grapevine. But might be a load of rubbish. So for it's why you don't listen to me on transfers. But anyway, join us tonight. Make sure you're following us at Horsey Sitter, and you'll be told exactly what time we are live for Southampton preview. A little bit of Highland, a little bit of Derby reaction as well. Yeah, should be a cracking one tonight. And also, go and watch the post-match from last night. Give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday Blues. You know what? It's nearly weekend. And you know what that means? It's nearly match time. See you tonight, Blues.